What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 106 of the Bristol Rovers career mode series. I'm going to start this episode off and we get a really interesting offer here actually, and it's from the England Football Association and they want us to be the manager of the national team. Now this was very interesting actually, and I did decide to go and accept this. Now even though we've only got probably one season left of this career mode, here's the logic behind it. Basically, you know how I like to buy English players and everything. I thought if I was the England manager, because when you're the manager of a national team, you automatically get the stats of every single player of that nation, so you don't have to scout the players basically. So that allowed me to go through the roster of the England national team and have a look at some regens, some new gens, and just make it a lot easier for me to find better players basically. It's a little bit like cheating, but also how often do you get the England national team offer? I mean, it's hardly ever. I mean, it's one of the rarest jobs that you can actually get. I mean, you have to be very, very lucky to get it. I've only got it in 2 of my career modes this year out of about 8 or 9 that I've done this year, which is absolutely ridiculous. You should have more opportunities to be able to be the England manager, but I guess Roy Hodgson's just doing too much of a good job to be fired. But anyway, guys, we're going into the first game of the episode. It's going to be against Manchester City, and we do take the lead in this match in the 15th minute. Mason Bennett was running down the wing. He's got blistering pace, so I decided to cut inside and have a shot. Unfortunately, it was saved by the goalkeeper Rui Patricio in the net, but on the rebound it's Valentino Lazaro to get the goal, and it took him a while to actually shoot. I thought the goalkeeper might make a second save, but we score and we make it 1-0 in this match. And I'm always questioning Manchester City and their team in career mode, because it always seems like they have such a bad squad. Well, not such a bad squad, that's a little bit harsh. What I'm saying is their squad just seems to underperform basically. For the amount of money that they inject into their squad, they just seem to keep the same players, and it's really, really strange to be honest with you. I mean, they've got all the same players, but the difference is they're very, very old. But right here in the 54th minute, can someone please tell me how on earth that is a penalty? That is ridiculous. As James Milner swings in across there into Stefan Jovetic, I didn't understand how that was at all a penalty. He didn't touch him. It wasn't a goal scoring opportunity. The defender had it covered, and then they didn't even show the replay. So what I did after this penalty was taken was have a look at the instant replay. Unless we can save this penalty here. No, we can't. I'm useless at saving penalties. I just can't save penalties at all. I'm just so bad at saving penalties, and Stefan Jovetic converts from the spot to make it 1-0 here and level up the game. Completely undeserved and against the run of play, because we were absolutely dominant in this match, absolutely pummeling Manchester City. And as we have a look at the instant replay here, I want you guys to tell me how on earth this is a penalty. I was looking around the box just to see if it wasn't actually Jovetic that actually got taken down in the box, but I'm pretty sure that they weren't taken down in the box and it wasn't a goal scoring opportunity. So why on earth was the penalty even given in the first place? I don't know. I've had this happen in another career mode before, in my Schalke career mode that I'm doing just as a little bit of fun, and this has happened to me before. You're going to see it here. James Milner will cross the ball in. I don't understand this. He crosses it in, and is there a foul? I don't know if there's a foul there, because all I'm seeing is a defensive clearance there. Jovetic doesn't even fall to the ground. He doesn't even trip at all. He's still on his feet. But the referee gives a penalty. I couldn't believe my luck. And we really had to win this match, because we're trying to win the Barclays Premier League title. And that was a great chance there with Ryan Brunt in the 83rd minute. But nonetheless, we would still get another chance in the match, as John Taylor goes down the wing here, doing what he does best with a fake shot inside, then back out again, trying to get the cross in, but it is blocked. And we get a corner. One last chance. 87th minute. Can we get anything off of it? Joe Widdowson to whip it into the middle. Ryan Brunt to win the header. Ryan Brunt to score. And in the 87th minute, we make it 2-1 here. Unbelievable stuff from Ryan Brunt. And if it's anyone to score a late goal to possibly win us this match here, it's of course going to be Ryan Brunt. He's on fire at the start of the season. 6 goals already. Unbelievable stuff. I hardly ever score from corners, but this is when I needed it the most. And Ryan Brunt comes up trumps there, scores the header, beats Rui Patricio. And that is that really. We score the header and we manage to secure the 3 points. Thank you, Ryan Brunt. Now we've got the 3 points. We did deserve the 3 points in the first place. Manchester City didn't even deserve a penalty. I don't know what's going on there. That's probably one of the most undeserved penalty calls that I've ever seen in career mode before. It was unbelievable. But anyway, Good performances from Lazaro as well as Ryan Brunt to get us the 3 points. Those all important 3 points that we really do need if we're going to challenge for the title, basically. See, we had 5 shots and 4 on target. Manchester City did have 2 on target, but bear in mind one of them was a penalty. So in actual fact, they only had 1 shot on target. So bear that in mind from the match stats, basically. But the next match is going to be against Cardiff in the Capital One Cup in the round of 3, and I decided to sim this match. And the reason I did decide to sim it is because it's not really that important now, is it? I mean, I've reiterated this many times before, and I'll say it again. I really don't think that the Capital One Cup is important. It's not important to me. Maybe in other career modes it might be if I do another one and we reach the Barclays Premier League. But you see there in the 114th minute, it's our loanee, it's Baselli from Inter Milan, our striker that we brought in the deadline day, and he actually scored the goal to make sure that we beat Cardiff in extra time there, the second half of extra time as well. So it went all the way to extra time. Could have gone to penalties, but I would have feared that with a weaker side like that, a youth kind of side like that, we wouldn't have actually had a chance to win against Cardiff. Because bear in mind, I did put up a weak side there because we did actually have a match just a couple of days later, which would be against Bolton in the Barclays Premier League. Another side that has come up from the Championship, and it's very interesting to see that as we take them on here at home. It's going to be really interesting because I think we're currently in 3rd or 2nd. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but we need to keep on winning games. And you can see Bolton's side there. They haven't really changed it much since they went up from the Championship with us. I think they did actually get promoted with us, which is quite interesting. They got Ryan Shawcross, they got John Ruddy, among other players that they have brought into the club. So some good signings there from them. But the first chance in the game did come here as Lazaro lays it off to Belek. Belek swings in a cross, and it's Adam Campbell to win the header in the 8th minute and make it 1-0 here. Adam Campbell is 5'6", but bear in mind this is FIFA 14 and anyone can score a header, no matter what their height is, what their positioning is, what their jumping is, what their heading accuracy is. Anyone can score a header. I can guarantee that you can score a header with anyone. As long as, well, I mean, with Adam Campbell, you're not going to be scoring headers all the time. But with someone like Ryan Brunt, you're going to be scoring headers very frequently. And we almost scored a goal there with Ryan Brunt, but unfortunately it was blocked off. And that was a really good run into the box that he did make there. And Belek did cross this one into the middle. And Ryan Brunt again going for the header, but it just goes wide of the post. Very unlucky there indeed. And that could have been 2-0 there, but unfortunately it wasn't quite meant to be. But that wasn't the end of our chances in this game. We made so many more chances actually, and as Marquez Amorim, or whatever his name is, gets played through here, he has a shot with his right foot, but unfortunately John Ruddy makes a good save there, and the score remains at 1-0. Really good chance for our youth player that we did bring in. I believe he was a free agent, correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, we cross it into the middle once again. Unfortunate not to win the header, but Lazaro picks up the ball, he cuts back inside, has a shot, and that is an absolute wonder goal. Lazaro is on some form at the moment. I've been playing him at the left midfield position, and it's been working out a treat really. I've been playing him at left midfield because Josh Murphy is of course injured from the game. I think it was from the Capital One Cup game in the last episode. I'm not 100% sure on that front, but anyway, we score a goal there, and that is Lazaro. A really good goal, and I do love him in career mode because of his insane dribbling and ball control and his agility as well. It's just so easy to beat defenders, especially if they're not world-class defenders. Basically, it's just too easy to beat them. But they could have got back into the game here as they have a shot, and how on earth they didn't score this, I do not know. That was an empty net. All they had to do was put it in. That was their best chance of the whole game for Bolton. But in the end, we win the game. Once again, Lazaro getting another goal. 2 goals in 2 games. Not bad stuff from him whatsoever. Also, Adam Campbell getting on the score sheet, which is good to see. You can see there, we absolutely dominated Bolton. Although Bolton did have 5 shots on target, we had 10 shots in total, which is good to see. We are creating a lot of chances, and I think putting Lazaro at left midfield and Gerard Hughes as a cam really is working out well, even though Gerard Hughes has such poor work rates. His low work rates really do kill him. But here's the monthly squad report, guys. We're going to have a little look at it. Cohen Castiles has grown to a 79 overall, which is good. DeAndre Yedlin is still yet to grow, as well as Jamal Esqueles, among others. But you can see there's a lot of growth in the side, even though it's only been the first month. And John Taylor, his physical stats are just incredible. And Marco Amorim, he's doing alright as well. I completely butchered that name. I said it completely the wrong way around. But anyway, you can also see there that Adam Campbell is losing a few mental stats, but he is gaining another stats as well. So that's not too much of a problem. And Jordan Obisa, as well as Baselli, who scored in that Capital One Cup game to make sure that we go on through, has gone up to 70 overall, which is good. Our loan signing, of course, I did want to bring in another striker, and I did do that. Timo Werner, although I'm not playing him that often, he's a striker. I don't know why, because I don't like playing him there. He's gone up to 74 overall. Bennett's gone up to 75, which is good to see. But this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like on the videos. It's much appreciated, and it really does help out my channel. Also, if you're new around here, subscribe. It's free, and I upload pretty much daily. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Other than that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.